Today we're going to take a few minutes and talk about our upcoming travel plans when this pandemic is over. Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope everybody's doing well. We're still in the throes of the pandemic, the COVID-19 virus. We're nearing the end of June, just past Father's Day, and a lot of states have opened things up quite a bit. And as a result, and as many expected, there's been a little bit of a surge in the number of new cases in a lot of areas. So that's still weighing on us, and it's affecting our travel plans. Before we get into it, and one of the purposes of this video is to talk about our travel plans. What we've got upcoming and what we've missed out on. But before we start, as I've been doing lately, I would like to share a little bit about me, something personal that you may or may not know, and so you get to know me a little better. Born and raised in Michigan. In 1989, we moved to New Hampshire. And that was actually for employment, and we lived in New Hampshire for 25 years, which is a pretty long time. So. After we retired in 2014, we moved down here to Savannah, Georgia. My dearly departed wife is originally from Texas, and that's where her family is. So you will see that thread in the travel plans that we're going to discuss today that are coming up for this coming year. As a result of the COVID-19 virus, several things that should have happened did not yet. We did have a Kentucky-Tennessee trip planned. That has been tabled and probably will not happen till next year, unfortunately. We had a Texas trip planned to go visit my wife's family. That has been delayed because of COVID-19. And with the heat down there in Texas right now, that's probably going to be postponed until October. The next thing, as I said, we just passed Father's Day. We're approaching the end of June. Probably in July, as soon as I think things are well enough in hand, we're going to do a Michigan trip. And that'll probably be 2.5 to 3 weeks. We did that last year and had a really good time. We don't usually go then. We go at Thanksgiving. That was better weather. We had more quality time with our friends and our family, and really enjoyed it. So I think that's going to be kind of something we do now every year is take a summer trip up to Michigan, and it'll be cooler up there than it is down here in Georgia. Part of talking about these trips in this video is I want to put it out there that we and we as Maggie and myself, we like to stop and visit and see people, meet people, either friends from our past, internet friends, motorcycle friends from years past that we maybe haven't seen in a while. And I'd also like to stop and meet some of the road trek people. So as we put this out there, and we'll have maps, I'd like for those of you viewing this video to give a thought to whether you're somewhere near our route and would like to meet up. What we typically would like to do is stop and have a meal. If it's near the end of our daily drive, maybe mooch dock in your driveway and spend a little time with you, and then hit the road early the next morning. So these options are all available. Let me know if you have any interest at all, and we'll try to put a plan together. Because as I say, there's 3 trips. First being Michigan. Michigan, we're going to be seeing my daughter and my sister in Howell. Our friends, the Inmans, up in Houghton Lake, and LaBelle's off of Muskegon River, further up north. So that's the basic plan. The route, you'll see in the map, but to spell it out for you, we're going to go up 95 to 26 in South Carolina, shoot across to Interstate 40, and pass through Knoxville, and end up with I-75, and then we'll take I-75 straight north up through Ohio and into Michigan. So that's the basic route. If you're going to be on that route and you'd like to say howdy, if you've got a half a day or something, say in the afternoon, we could stop and meet and visit. If you don't have a lot of time, we could stop and meet for breakfast, lunch, whatever works out for you. Leave us a comment, and we'll try to work something out and see if we can put a schedule together. Next up, and we'll probably do some other local trips after that trip, but our next major event will be going to New Hampshire. That again will be 2.5, 3 weeks. We've been doing that for a few years now. There's a memorial held up in New Hampshire at the Veterans Cemetery, honoring several people from Rolling Thunder, which we belong to. Since my wife passed, she's one of the honorees up there. So we've been making the trek up there and seeing all our old friends, attending the memorial, spending a lunch day at where I used to work, and visiting some of my old neighbors. So it's a pretty good trip. Not sure what we'll do this year after that, but last year we went on up to Maine and saw a couple people up there. One was a road trek person. Our basic route for that's going to be up 95 to 26 again in South Carolina, shooting over and take 77 up through Charlotte north to I-81. I-81 over to 84, coming up through Scranton and then across Pennsylvania, New York, and Connecticut, and then picking up I-90, the Mass Pike, and taking Route 3 up into Nashua, New Hampshire. So that's the general route. Again, if you're on that route somewhere, last year I had 2 people, one on the way up, one on the way back, who contacted me, and we just met for lunch. I had 2 others that I stopped and mooch-docked in their driveway. Both of them near Charlotte, one on the way up, one on the way back. So again, we're available. We enjoy meeting people. So give a shout, put a note in the comments if you'd like to get plugged into that for this season's travels. After that, we'll probably do Texas. Texas, we go out there to visit Lynn's family. Had an excellent time last year. They had a big family reunion gathering. It was right at the campground I stayed at, and worked out really nice. I doubt that they're going to put that effort out this year, but we still hope to see as many of those people as we can when we go out there. That particular trip, we're going to be taking I-16 across Georgia, and then we'll take a couple back roads and end up eventually on I-20 and go across Alabama and Louisiana, Mississippi, and somewhere near Shreveport, we'll start taking back roads down through Texas and end up in San Marcos, Texas. So again, if you're on that route, please hit me up, drop me a note in the comments, say you're interested. We can talk about it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if I don't know you're interested, I can't even make an attempt to make a plan with you. And we have going out, we have coming back. So, we can mix it up a little bit. That's the 3 major trips I've got going this year. That will take us through October. In November, I'll go up to Michigan for Thanksgiving, but we will probably not take the van because of the winter weather up there. So we'll do some more local camping down this way in November and December probably. And then, of course, at the end of the year, right after Christmas, we do our Florida. That's about 12 days. And that's a mooch docking extravaganza. We go visit 8 or 9 people and mooch dock a different day at each person's house. And last year we managed to see 2 people that were not part of the original itinerary of seeing my old friends. Got to meet a new one and got to see an old one who contacted me that they happened to be in the area, and we met up for lunch. So we enjoy that. That's what we've got going. The pandemic has disturbed our planning a little bit, but overall it's going to work out good. Those of you that are traveling now, I hope you're having a good time. I've seen some of the pictures and stuff on the Facebook group for Road Trek Zion Simplicity Forum, and it's great seeing some of you get out, and I'm looking forward to getting out myself and doing a little excursion around the countryside. So that's about it for today. I hope you're all doing well, and be safe when you travel, and hopefully we get a chance to run into some of you, because we love meeting fellow road trekkers and or fellow campers of any kind. So be safe out there, and we'll catch you down the road a piece. Take care. Bye-bye.